Hiya and welcome back to my channel. I'm Little Reads, and today I'm going to be continuing to read this book, Goosebumps, Why I'm Afraid of Bees. If you haven't seen my previous videos, please do watch the previous video to catch up on the story so far, because I'll be reading this book chapter by chapter. I am a dyslexic reader. I've been reading this book for a while now. I've always been a fan of the Goosebumps stories, but I've never actually read a book due to my dyslexia and my fear of words, and I've never really liked reading out aloud to people. It always gives me panic attacks whenever I do so, but reading in the comfort of my own space makes me feel kind of nice to be able to read such books, and it is a way for me as well to look back on my own videos, catch up on the stories I've read, because due to my dyslexia my memory can be quite bad, and I often would forget the story that I'm reading, and therefore I've never read a full book before I started this channel, because I would get tired by reading the books, and then when I would come back to read the book again, I would forget the story, so I'll end up reading the first 10-12 pages of a book. But by doing this channel, I've been able to look back on my own videos and catch up on the story myself. But today I'm going to be reading chapter 5. Please do look back at my previous videos if you haven't already so far, and catch up on what had happened in this story. Last time we left it at Gary Luts had a very strange message on this forum that he is at, and we're about to find out the meaning of that message that he got. So, chapter 5. What could that mean? I pressed the RXV button so I could read what was next. I desperately wanted more information. What the message? I desperately wanted more information about the message. What is this is what I saw. Take a vacation from yourself. Change places with someone for a week. Person to person vacations. 113 Roach Road, Suite B2. Or call 1-800-555-SWAP. How could it possibly work? I asked myself. How could two people change lives without getting into all kinds of trouble? had to admit it sounded totally crazy. Crazy, but interesting. I yawned and scratched the back of my head. Ouch! My head grazed one of the painful bumps I've gotten from Barry, Marv, and Carl. It really hurt, but the stab of pain helped me make up my mind. I was definitely ready for some changes in my life. I don't want to spend the rest of my life getting beaten up. I told myself, or crashing into lamps post evil, or being the last person chosen for the team. I took out a piece of paper and copied the address from the screen. As I did, I realized it was only 3 blocks from my school. I knew just where it was. I could stop by the person-to-person office the next day. I'm really going to check it out, I decided. Making up my mind like that improved my mood a lot. I was beginning to feel almost cheerful when I went back downstairs. Not only for long, but not for long. When my family sat down in the dining room for dinner, my father noticed my banged up face. Gary, he explained, what in the world happened to you? I said, I had a little accident on my bike. I cringed as I said the word bike. I was thinking about the mangled wreck in the corner of the garage. I don't believe that for a minute, said Mum. I'm sure you've been fighting with those big kids in the neighborhood again. Why in the world can't you children learn to settle your disagreements peacefully? Kathy started laughing so hard she almost choked on her tuna casserole. Gary doesn't have any disagreement with those guys, Mom, she said. They just like beating him up. My mother shook her head angrily. Well, I think that's just outrageous, she said. I have a good mind to call those boys' parents right up now and give them a piece of my mind. I groaned loudly. really had an accident with my bike. If you don't believe me, go check it out in the garage. Then my father did believe me. He said, lecturing me about bike safety and why I should have been wearing my helmet, and how I was going to have to pay to have the bike fixed with my own money. After a while, I stopped paying much attention as I pushed my casserole around on my plate. All I could think about was my plans for changing my life with person-to-person vacations. The sooner the better, I thought. The sooner I get out of this life, the better off I'll be. We finished dinner and I went up there to play on my computer again. I spent the rest of the evening with my Planet Monstrous game. I kept trying to stab the dragon between the eyes, but even though I followed Ted from Ikata's advice, I couldn't do it. The dragon ate me 23 times. Finally, I gave up and crawled into bed. I was so wiped out. I started drifting off to sleep almost straight away. I turned over and pulled the blanket up over my chin. I curled up into a ball. The toes of my right foot touched something. Huh? I said out loud. What is that down there? My heart pounded in my chest. Slowly, I moved my toes again. Oh! My blood turned into ice. I jumped out of bed and let out a blood-curdling scream. Oh, there's something in Gary's bed, and he does not like it very much at all. Wow, okay. So that is a strange email that he's got from that person, the person vacation. That's very odd. And now there's something in his bed. So we shall leave that for now. Next time we will read chapter 3 and find out what was in Gary's bed and how the person-to-person vacation works. Well guys, thank you for tuning in to this chapter, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. If I had made mistakes in my reading, I do apologize. Sometimes I read out things that are not necessarily on the page, but I think I'm doing quite well reading the books, and I would love for you to make any comments in my reading or the book. That would be great. So until next time guys, sleep tight and see you soon.